the Morona Leadership Foundation. It's an institution that's really taken it upon itself to both enable Zionists, but also enable them to dox and run campaigns, including banning Bob Vylan from entering the USA, as part of his tour. Now, remember, the US is going through conniptions due to the death of Charlie Kirk around freedom of speech. Bob Vylan, who's an artist who was booked to be on a concert or a festival, had that freedom taken away from him. US laws of freedom of speech don't stop at their border. You're allowed to be a visitor in the US and have freedom of speech, or so the law says. But organizations that infiltrate the US and now take those freedoms away from both its citizens and visitors need to be exposed. But it's not just exposing them. The ceasefire is not holding. Israel is still breaking that ceasefire, reducing the number of trucks that are going in, or arbitrary killings or bombings, or a million other ways that they're going to undermine that ceasefire. However, at the moment, we're still talking like we did for 75 years about a peace process. We're still talking about a ceasefire. Now, our institutions are still not ready. They still have not leveled up, and they're not making plans to. And that means we now need to hold them to account. And we need to hold them to account to either improve or find new leadership. Now, there's nothing wrong with saying you're not the man for that time. All you are is a good man who's humble enough to know that you need someone better than you in the times that we're in. And unfortunately, our leadership, whether it's the left-wing groups, the social groups, the activist groups, the religious groups, haven't been up to the challenge. Now, we have got a time where we now need to reflect and improve. And that reflection improvement needs to be, how are we effective? How are we effective compared to this type of institution? And how do we become more effective going forwards? As we sit back, pause, take a breath, we have to understand that the Zionist machine is already moving in full effect, doubling down on Islamophobia. They're going to be sending out messages about protecting our women. 100%, that's going to be one of the messages they do. It's a very primal instinct for men to want to protect women, and that's what they're going to be doubling down on, both the Palestinians and on the Muslims in the West. And they're also going to be doubling down on their institutional state power on crushing any opposition to Israel, and conflating that constantly with both anti-Semitism, but also with left wokeism. And they're going to be aligning with the hard right, and they've done that before. What are our institutions doing about it? And unless they are doing something about it, they are the wrong institutions led by the wrong people.